Hey sports fans, this is Straight from the Basement with Tommy Ommy. I'm a sports fan who always said, if I never played a sport professionally, then I want to talk about it. I'm born and raised in New York City. Played organized basketball for several well-known teams in the mid-'70s and the early '80s, such as the legendary Home Cold Rucker Tournament, Melbank, Stone Gym and Riverside Church, LaGuardia House, and my all-time favorite, Each One Teach One. Having sports in my life at an early age always kept me out of trouble. If I wasn't playing basketball, I was either playing football or baseball. Hey sports fans, this is Straight from the Basement with Tommy Ommy, where my opinions, views, and facts will cover the hottest, the latest, and the past sports events. Welcome once again. I want to continue to thank everyone who has liked and subscribed to my podcast. And if this is the first time you're viewing it, please do the same. As always, before I even get into today's topic, yes, I got two hot topics I must talk about. My first hot topic is Gus Williams. Listen, Gus Williams passed away January 15th. All you old heads like me, you know who I'm talking about. For all you young heads who do not know what I'm talking about, continue to listen. The Wizard was his nickname. Talking about Gus Williams, y'all. Listen, no joke. NBA, mid-'70s, mid-'80s. For you young heads, think about Russell Westbrook in his MVP years. That was Gus Williams back in the mid-'70s and the mid-'80s. The only difference is Gus had a jump shot, a consistent. Yes, he was fast like a mother. Oh, listen, Gus Williams, one of my childhood all-time favorite NBA player. Oh, I used to love watching Gus. My main man was the Iceman, George Gervin. You know what I'm saying? But I got to go back to Gus Williams. Used to love watching his game, y'all. No doubt, born and raised in Mount Vernon, New York. Mount Vernon, please stand up. You already know. Listen, I got to give you guys these highlights and awards that this man achieved. Gus was 6 feet 2 inches tall, and he played at 175 pounds. Yes, indeed. Born and raised in Mount Vernon, New York. Went to Mount Vernon High School. Played college ball with USC. Drafted in 1975. Yes, I'm only 11 years old at the time. Second round, 20th pick by the Golden State Warriors. So all you young heads who just heard what I just said, you're probably saying, well, probably wasn't all that if he was drafted second round, 20th pick. Yeah, he was that jewel that everybody in the first round just slept on. Yes, that's how it went. Trust me on that. Listen, from Golden State Warriors, he moved on to the Seattle Supersonics. This is where he made his name. For those who don't know who the Seattle Supersonics was, who they are now, it's the Oklahoma Thunder. Got it? Got it. Listen, 12-year career, moved on from there. He went to the Washington Bullets before they was the Washington Wizards. Ended his career with the Atlanta Hawks. NBA champion in 1979. A two-time NBA All-Star. All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team. NBA Comeback Player of the Year in 1982. NBA Rookie First Team. They retired his number 1, in the Seattle Supersonics rafters. Yeah, you can see it in the Oklahoma Thunder rafter. Watch a game, you see what I'm talking about. Look for number 1 up in the ceiling. Yes, his college career was no joke. You know what I'm saying? USC Trojans, they retired his number 10, up in the rafters. You got the point now, youngins, young fellas, young women, that this guy, Gus Williams, was no joke. Trust me on that. Points that he scored in his whole entire 12-year career went as follows: 14,093. His assists was 4,597. 1,638 steals. Listen, man, the Wizard was doing the damn thing. Listen, I must give this man a 10 seconds, a moment of silence. And may Gus Williams rest in peace. He was 71 years old. Listen. Let me move on to my second hottest topic. My second hottest topic is the NFL Divisional 2025. NFL Divisional 2025. What we just witnessed last weekend. Oh my God. That's all I got to say about the divisional round. Oh my God. Listen. I got several responses from my YouTube and TikTok followers on the teams they believed was going into the championship rounds. And I want to start off with CEO from Dewey Does, Thomas Kinslow. And he said, Tommy Ommy, love your show. Here's my picks. The Chiefs, Lions. Lions have too much firepower. Eagles over the Rams. But Jalen Hurts must do better in this game. And the Ravens over the Bills. The Ravens and the Bills game is going to be a shootout. Both quarterbacks will play lights out. He wasn't wrong about the lights out. He was 2 out of 4 correct. Moving on to Larry Legend. Larry Legend said Ravens, Chiefs, Eagles, Commanders. You got to have a Cinderella team. Larry was 3 out of 4. He had 3 teams correct out of 4. Big Sed said the Chiefs, the Lions, the Rams, the Ravens. Said it was just 1 out of 4. Nathaniel said Chiefs, Ravens, Lions, Rams. Nathaniel was just 1 out of 4. Big Mel, he took the Chiefs, the Lions, the Eagles, and the Bills. He was 3 out of 4 correct. Jay, he said the Chiefs, Lions, Eagles, and the Rams is his solid picks. He said Lamar Jackson is going to bring it home for Big T. Well, he was 1 out of 4, and Lamar didn't bring it home. Big Zeke, he said the Chiefs, the Bills, the Lions, the Commanders. Big Zeke was 3 out of 4. Theo King, surprise, surprise. He took the Texans, the Lions, the Eagles, and the Ravens. He was just 1 out of 4. Jay Ice, he said the Ravens, Commanders, Rams, Chiefs, 2 out of 4. Selena said the Ravens, the Lions, the Eagles, and she couldn't call it with the Chiefs and the Texans. She just couldn't call it. Big Brawley, Big Brawls in the house. He says the Eagles, the Lions, the Chiefs, the Ravens. He was 2 out of 4. Then we took Cosby. Cosby said it's going down. Chiefs, Lions, Eagles, Ravens. He was just 2 out of 4. Well, Brian T said the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Commanders, and the Philly. He was 3 out of 4 correct. Troy said the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Ravens, the Commanders. He was 3 out of 4 correct. Joe said the Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, Lions. 2 out of 4. DJ CMK, he says the Texans, Philly, Commanders, Bills. He was 3 out of 4 correct. T Black said the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Lions. He was 2 out of 4 correct. I want to thank all my YouTube and TikTok followers for hitting me with these picks, putting them in my comment section. I appreciate y'all so much. Listen, let's get started with the day's topic. I'm talking about the NFL Championship Round 2025. We all know the stage is set in the AFC and NFC championship matchups. It's set. It's going down. We already know. I got so much to talk about, so much to get off my chest regarding the divisional round that took place last weekend. Oh my God. Listen, this championship round, it's gonna be on fire.
For now, to help me dissect this championship game, listen, we all know who may or may not get the ticket stamped to go into the Super Bowl 59, right? So we know next weekend it is on, it is popping, it's going to be on fire. But listen, I got two guests that's going to help me dissect. Oh, yeah, they're going to help me dissect who they believe will be going to Super Bowl 59. I got Larry Legend from Harlem, New York in the house. He's no stranger. But I got my dude from TikTok Live, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. He's hurting right now. My man D Nice. Fellas, how y'all doing? Talk to me.
I'm doing fine today.
I'm fine.
Y'all fine? All right, okay,
In the cold weather.
Yeah, it's cold. Martin Luther King Day. Yeah, MLK. Yes, may he continue to rest in peace. Yes, so welcome. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me virtually in my basement. So, my guests, I got 4 questions for y'all. And I'm jumping in on each question. Yes, I'm jumping in because, like I said earlier in the show, I got a lot to say regarding the divisional round that we just witnessed this past weekend. I can't even talk. I just can't wait. Let's get this show going. Listen, I got my first question, and Larry Legend, I'm hitting you with it first. We witnessed the divisional round come to an end this past weekend. Which game you thought that if things were different, the results might have been different? Please explain.
I'm gonna have to go with the Texans versus the Chiefs games for multiple reasons. That kicker pit left 7 points on that field. Missed 2 field goals and 1 extra point. You got the 8 sacks that offensive line gave up. And then those two roughing the passer calls. Those is horrible calls. Horrible calls.
Yes.
One of them led to the field goal, if I'm not mistaken. With all that being said, that game would have been in a whole nother topic. I think Texans had them beat. The Chiefs were struggling offensively.
Yeah. I'm glad one of y'all picked that. Yeah, I got a lot to say regarding that one too. Larry, thank you so much, Legend, for your response. Same question. D Nice, same question. Which game you thought that if things were different, the results might have been different? And I already know where you're going.
You know where I'm going at, man. You know where I'm going, man. If the weather was just a nice day, man, you better believe the Ravens would have ran all over Buffalo, man. But we started out the game like we were on a good path, man. We went straight down the field, scored 7 points. Once that occurred, man, Buffalo got the ball.
Think we lost you, D. We lost you on the volume. I don't know what happened. We lost you on the volume. We can't hear you. We lost you on the volume. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, once Buffalo got the ball and everything, and they came back and scored. But my thing was Lamar. Lamar looks good, but I think um, with the weather a little bit, and he was too hyped, man. He get too
Yeah.
anxious. He get too anxious, man. He wants to make everything, come to him where he, distribute everything on the field, man. But we had the turnover from Lamar. the interception by Lamar. Then we had drop passes from King Henry. They don't normally throw to him, man. You
Yeah.
don't throw to him, and then the number one receiver is our tight end.
Yeah. Safety
That was
man.
that
Yeah.
was that was a surprise running down the field trying to juke somebody, and a man knocked the ball out of his hand.
Yeah. Andrews. My
Yeah, and
God.
oh man, I still got a headache, man. And then like I said, second half, okay, Lamar brought him back. He put the game in the hands of the team. He marched back downfield. We scored the touchdown. All we need is them 2 points. 2 points. Where did he go? He went to the tight end again. That's his number.
hmm
That's his number one receiver.
Yes, it
But
is.
I thought he was. I thought Lamar was gonna run it in himself. But he went in there to try to trust his tight end again, and he let us down, man. That's 2 years in a row.
I know.
We could have pulled out the game, man.
I know. I
And
know.
I'm tired of keep waiting, man. I mean, if we go undefeated next season, it don't matter. Show me what you can do in the playoffs. Because up down here, man, Lamar Jackson is turning into James Harden, man.
Oh boy.
We
Oh,
calling him. We're gonna start calling him James Harden over here, man.
oh man.
Yeah.
L- l-
So I'm not feeling good today, man.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I hit you on on the TikTok telling you Lamar needs to stop BSing and get
Yeah.
his shit together. I
Yeah.
know you got that. Listen. Thank y'all both for question number one. I definitely got to weigh in, and I got to weigh in. I'm weighing in on 3 games. I'm gonna weigh in on 3 games, and I'm gonna be real quick. The Texans and the Chiefs game. And Larry Legend, you hit it right. And I said it, in my last show. CJ Stroud got sacked 8, 9 times, if I'm not mistaken, that game, right? And I really thought that he learned his lesson in the wild card. That I can't depend on my offensive line because they can't hold me up. They ain't that good. So he was using his legs a lot in the wild card. He didn't run too much in this divisional game, and that hurt them. That hurt them real bad. He's waiting for the receivers to get open. By the time they open, he's sacked. So I blame a lot of the game on him, on CJ. You know what I'm saying? He should have been running. He should have ran a lot more, especially like on 3rd and 5. Come on. Listen. You got to use your legs as a quarterback, especially in the divisional round game, get ready to go into a championship game. Your receivers, you're playing the best now. You know what I'm saying? Your receivers are not gonna be open all the time, and your offensive line, you already knew coming into the season was shitty. You know what I'm saying? I think he was been sacked over almost 60 to 70 times this season. So he knows he has a shitty offensive line, but he allowed himself to get sacked 8 times in the divisional game. No good, no good. And I thought that was real key of why they lost. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to run right into the Rams and the Eagles game. Yeah, we know it was snow. We know it was snow. The weather was bad. It was cold. You got a You got the LA guys from Sunshine LA out in the goddamn blizzard. Well, it was 30 degrees, but for them, 30 degrees for us ain't nothing. But for them, it's big. Plus with snow, I thought they hold their own. I mean, shit, they were in the game. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Had it been no snow at all, I'm sure. I think Philly knows. Because Matthew Stafford was on his shit. He was on his shit, and the players they played well. But I want to move on to the Ravens game. And you hit it on the nail, D Nice. You hit it on the nail. Listen, Lamar, he came out too anxious. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to do it all like in the first quarter. I mean, when you get an interception, he trying to scramble, the ball getting knocked out of his hand, right? He's doing too much. But it looked like he settled down. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I thought with the way they was gonna play defense on Barkley that y'all was stacked a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Barkley started. He listen. He was hitting them holes because they were there. You know what I'm saying? Them linebackers was faking coming in and faking going back out. You know what I'm saying? And then going back out. I thought a lot of times that y'all should have stacked. You know what I'm saying? And didn't let Barkley get off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was snow there, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Mark Andrews with the knockdown, right? And then Mark Andrews at the end, not catching that shit. That's his man. I don't even know what you're going through, D, and what Baltimore fans are going through. But that's his safety net. That's been his safety. That's good old hands. You know what I'm saying? That's the good, yeah, man. I mean, Mark Andrews, that's the good hands. You know what I'm saying? So who else you gonna throw it to? You gotta throw it to him. You can't you can't throw it to Nelson during that time. You gotta throw it to if you're going since it was a throwing pass. Some people said Henry should have ran it for the two. I said no because I believe Henry gets jammed. They gonna stack it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he was, he gonna stack it. So I don't think Henry would have got in. I just truly believe that was the right call. Just that Andrews just didn't catch the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was and PlayStation threw it where he had to where nobody else can hit it, knock it down, intercept it. You know what I'm saying? He threw it. His hands, both hands caught, both hands touched the ball. Just didn't bring it in. So, hey, listen, that was the divisional games. And I want to thank y'all for question number one, but I want to move on to question number two. I said I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. Hey, Larry Legend, question number two. It's the championship round. We got 4 out of 24 teams left. Here are the teams from each conferences. AFC, we got the Chiefs going against the Bills. NFC, Commanders going against the Eagles. Question, Larry Legend, who has the better offense in both AFC and the NFC games? Please explain. Talk to me.
Better offense in the AFC out of the Chiefs and Bills. I got to give it to the Bills. Josh Allen has had a year from beginning to now.
Oh yeah.
But and it's not like he's doing it all by himself. His receivers, his running back, they're all in there helping him. And that defense on the other end is making it way easier for him to go out there and get it done also. But as far as offense, the Bills have the best offense when it comes down to out of them and the Chiefs.
Okay.
And then when you go to the other side,
NFC. All right.
To the NFC, I've been telling you, I've been saying it all playoffs. Those Commanders, man. Those Commanders.
Yeah. All right. So you got Commanders, you got the Bills, and Bills out of the AFC and the Commanders out of the NFC with the best offense going into this championship round.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Hey, D Nice, same question. Who got the better offense in the AFC and the NFC? Chiefs, Bills, or Commanders, Eagles?
I'm going to go with the Bills and the Eagles. The Bills and the Eagles. I like with the Bills, they have multiple weapons. They don't have no number one receiver right now, so they're gonna balance it out. Picking a poison of that offense right there. With Philly, man, they got the number one. They got the number one running back over there. He's a beast. I just,
man,
I just, I just, I just love how he just pick his way through them holes, man, and be gone. I mean, just watching that over the week. That's what I wanted from King Henry.
Yeah.
They went away from it. But yeah, I just like I like Philly's offense too. I just hope that Jalen Hurts be able to run? Because I think he's been having some leg problems over the weekend or something, man. Yeah,
He got twisted real bad on one of the
yeah,
plays with one of the sacks. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, thank both of y'all for your responses for question number two. I'm gonna weigh in on this. I believe out of the Chiefs and the Bills, who got the better offense? Yeah, Larry Legend, I'm going with you on the Bills. I'm gonna go with you on the Bills. The Bills showed me a lot um against that Ravens. You know what I mean? Especially in that weather. Yeah, Mahomes is Mahomes, right? His safety net, just like Mark Andrews is Travis Kelsey. But yeah, Bills offense all around. You know what I mean? I believe it's better. You know what I mean? I believe it's better. The way that offensive line moves, you know, the way that the tight end plays, you got the receivers, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't got big names. They don't have big names, right? Now you got Amari Cooper, who wasn't even mentioned in the Ravens game. I think he only got one or two passes thrown to him. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, Mari Cooper, listen, he's an all-star. You know what I'm saying? So it was like they didn't even use him, didn't need him. But he was in the game. You wouldn't even know he was in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I believe the Bills got a better offense. Far as the NFC, Commanders, Eagles, I gotta go with the Eagles. I gotta go with the Barkley. Gotta go with Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Tight end, Goddard. You know what I'm saying? That offensive line, which is the best this whole season. You got to go with that. You know what I'm saying? Got to go with that. So I believe they got the better offense, the Eagles. No disrespect to Jaden Daniels and that crew. Them boys are playing. That offense is clicking. He's not even a rookie. I don't even consider him a rookie. Oh, he just got me standing up for certain plays and shit like the way Magic Johnson used to have me when on a fast break. I had to stand up because I need to see everything where he was gonna go with the ball. This young man, Jaden Daniels, got me going. Oh man, I wish he was a New York Giant, but that's for another day. And that goddamn Barkley, yeah. I'm so happy he's doing what he's doing. Giant fans up here in New York, we still pissed, but that's okay. Listen, I want to move on to the question number three. Who has the better defense in both AFC, NFC games? Larry Legend, talk to me.
Better defense. I'm gonna once again I'm gonna go with the Bills and the Commanders. The Bills defense is made to stand for the weather they played in and for a lot of things. And then when you look at the Commanders, I gotta pick the Commanders because they went against Detroit and they stood their ground. They went in there, that defense stood their ground. They didn't give up.
Yeah.
They fought.
Yes, they did.
When you
Yes, they
fight
did.
fight the Detroit, that the number one in your conference, and you go out there and you defensively you beat them, you got to give it to them.
Yeah. So all right. So you got the Bills and the Commanders with the better defense. Is that correct?
That's correct. I'm
All
gonna
right.
that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Same question, D Nice. Who has the better defense out of both matchups?
I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna go with Kansas City, even though I say Buffalo has the best offense. But I like Kansas City defense. They're gonna make it a game. But let me see with
Commanders and
the
Eagles. Yeah.
NFC. I got to go with Philly again, man. They want to tighten up things, man, on that side of the ball too. So
Uh-huh.
or they're gonna make it a good game.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going with far as with the defense and the AFC. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Chris Jones, who I thought was not playing in the divisional game because of the calf injury that he had, looks it looked like they shot him up, so he was out there. and looked like he was good to go. He played well. Chris Jones, right? That's the leader, and I know he's going to be in full effect this divisional game, this championship game coming up. So I gotta go with the Chiefs with the better defense. You know what I'm saying? Because they are not going to allow Buffalo, or they're not going to allow Buffalo running backs or the Josh Allen to run too much. You know what I'm saying? You guys Spagnuolo, excuse me. Defense coordinator. You know what I'm saying? He's not allowing that shit. He's not allowing that. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs with the better defense. And on the NFC side, right, it's a toss up. It's really a toss up for me. It's really a toss up. The way the Washington Commanders defense have been these last 3 weeks, to what I've been seeing, I'm like, damn, these cats are playing. I mean, they stopping the run. You know what I'm saying? They out there in the secondary, knocking shit down. You know what I'm saying? Eagles, to me, they know they got like we used to call it back in the days, the bomb squad. They know they got a squad where they come out relaxed. And so it's like they in every game is like damn near, not every game, but there ain't been too many blowout games for the Eagles this season. Because they've been coming out so relaxed, like, yo, we got it, we gonna turn it up when we're ready. All right, Barkley, go, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Hurts. All right, let's start. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm going with the Commanders. They playing with house money all around. Offense, defense, head coach. They not even supposed to be here going into no championship round. They're not supposed to be here with no rookie quarterback. So I'm going with the Commanders as far as with the defense. I believe they're going to have the better defense going into this championship game. Thank you all both for question number 3. We're going to rock and roll now with question number 4. Larry Legend. So who do you believe will stamp their ticket to Super Bowl 59? Please explain.
I'm pretty sure from my previous 2 questions, I'm going. You know who I'm going with. I'm going with the Bills. I'm going with the Commanders.
Okay. Okay. All right.
When I pick the Bills, I'm picking the Bills because I feel like the Chiefs. Their offense is not really as good as it used to be. And for Texans to leave 7 points and you got those 2 bad flags on the field, they squeaked by Texans. Now you got a Bills team that's been here, that knows what to do, that knows the plays to make. No, they can't leave 7 points on the field if they want to go to the Super Bowl. The Chiefs are playing a more of a better team here. And then when you look at the Commanders, like you said, the Eagles turn it on and off when they want to. I think that's going to be their downfall when it comes to the Commanders. I think they're going to look across that field at the Commanders and be like, they never been here. They got a rookie quarterback. We're going to turn it on when we're ready. And by the time they decide to turn it on, it's going to be too late.
Okay. All right. So yeah, well, Bills Commanders is who you going with.
It's the Bill Commanders.
That's who's going in the Super Bowl regarding on your opinion. That's
On
who's
my
going.
opinion, that's who's going.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. D Nice, same question. Who's stamping a ticket to Super Bowl 59?
I'm going with Buffalo, man. I think they have the formula to beat Kansas City, man.
Uh-huh.
Just don't allow those referees to destroy the game.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And on the other side, I'm going with Philly because Saquon is hungry. You know
Hmm.
they always say, feed me," and they gonna feed them. So I'm going with those two.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank both of y'all for question number 4. It's a no-brainer for me, and I'm right with you, D. It's the Bills for me and the Eagles. It's the Bills because I truly believe the Bills, the way they played all season long, and I really didn't think they were even going. I thought they would make a wild card game and then get terminated real quick, right? And I said that at the beginning of the season before game one even started, before regular season even started, right? Losing Stephon Diggs, right? I forgot who else they lost, right? But Diggs was huge. You know what I'm saying? And so that was his Lamar Jackson's Mark Andrews, Stephon Diggs for Josh Allen. So it was no more Stephon Diggs. And I was like, yo, who we gonna throw it to now? But shit, Buffalo all season long had every sportscaster and every media outlet just saying, yo, you looking at Buffalo? You know what I'm saying? And they don't really have household names on that team other than really Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? All right, you got Hamlin. We all know Hamlin because he almost died on the goddamn field. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they don't really have household names that you can say, boom, this is who is on the Buffalo Bills. They just been doing it, well coached, and I believe this is their year. Kansas City, listen, if you had to bet your house, it'd be you would have to think about that for like a couple of hours. But I truly believe Bills will beat them, not because I believe it's their time. I believe they got the better team. I believe they got the better team. And like you said, Larry Legend, all season long, Kansas City been just escaping. You know what I'm saying? Escaping. Wins the Denver Broncos game with the field goal kicker missing. They had him. And he misses. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about different regular season games that they were supposed to lose. I mean, it was like, all right, they lose, they gonna lose. And then faith came and the angel came and they won. So they were been winning and winning games that they should have lost. And even with this game that we just saw in the divisional round. I mean, listen. If things was, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this Chiefs Texans game, like I said, if CJ Stroud ran the ball a lot more, I believe the game be different. But I'm going with the Bills. I'm going with the Bills, and out of the NFC, I gotta go with the Eagles. Gotta go with the Eagles, like you said, D Nice. Saquon is thirsty. He is thirsty. You know what I'm saying? He's been on a losing franchise here in New York for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And but he was great for New York. He's where he's at now, and I'm so happy for him. You know what I'm saying? He has an offensive line that he's never seen before. Believe my man gonna run his ass off this weekend coming up to the point where he almost had 200 yards this week, this divisional round. Yeah, I think he was a few yards short of 200 rushing. You know what I'm saying? So I expect a lot of that. I don't know if he's gonna get to 200 or close to it with the Commanders defense, but between Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Smith, that offensive line, the defense they got, listen, I truly believe they squeak it out. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tight. I believe it's gonna be coming down to the last 2 minutes. I believe Eagles pull it out. And then they go to the Super Bowl. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I had a lot to say. Thank both of y'all for question number 4. And yes, I got a bonus for y'all. We got a bonus for y'all. Larry Legend, D Nice, you guys got 2 minutes. I'm starting off with you, Larry. You can talk about any player or any team in any sport that you need to get, whatever you need to get off your chest. 2 minutes, Larry Legend. Talk about it.
I want to talk about these Chiefs and these flags they get out of I don't know where. These refs give them every flag possible.
I know DB saying that all the time.
Like I don't understand it. Like he's with Mahomes, he's sitting back there, he runs, he slides late, and you get a roughing the passer call.
Yeah, I know.
They got to revisit that. That needs to be revisited. If a quarterback wants to be out there and play around with a defensive lineman like that, you can't get that flag.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just me. And then I want to touch on the Ravens. I mean, the Ravens and Bills. I think Lamar Jackson should have put the ball in his hands and ran that in. I think he should have kept that.
Okay. All right.
He's the man. I look at it as you the man. This is your team. You should have kept that ball. You should have made that. You should have made that 2-point conversion. You put it in somebody else's hands and they fumbled.
Well, actually, they did put it in his hands to throw it.
They should have ran it.
I still don't think Henry gets in. I think he gets. I think he gets jammed, and I think if Lamar did try to run and don't make it in, oh, Baltimore fans would be really pissed with him. So I think I believe it was the right call. It was the right call. You throwing it to your good hand dude, Mark Andrews. That's your man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even a Ravens fan. I'm a Giant man. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have a Mark Andrews on my Giants. You know, he's shit. 99.9, he catching it. So I got you. Anything else on your chest? That's it.
Other than that, that's it.
That's it. All right. Thank you. Same. D Nice. You got 2 minutes. Get whatever you want to get off your chest. When it comes
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up. Because I had one heck of a night. I watched the Lakers last night, man. And that made me sick to my stomach, man. I watched every game this season.
Right.
And I'm just it's draining me, man, watching this team. And then when the reporters be talking to LeBron, it's like he trying to switch it up and put it on management. It started with LeBron. You wanted to clean house when you got there, you know? And I'm just saying every time they turn around, they make trades and stuff, it's not good enough for him, man. It's not good enough for him. And you can't rely on a 40-year-old to carry you the whole season. AD didn't he show up and he just had the night off, man. He was outplayed by the Clippers center. And that's who we used to have. But
Zubac. Yeah.
yeah, we got rid of him, and we have not found a center. Well, we did have a center, Dwight Howard, and them after that, but the whole organization is messed up right now, and
Yeah.
it's taking a lot from me, man. Every time I watch the Lakers, staying up to 1 o'clock in the morning for a loss, man, it's draining.
But see,
It's
you retired, so you can do that shit. I ain't
yeah,
doing it no more. I'm
yeah,
done with that.
yeah. I gotta take naps and stuff when I know the night that they playing.
uh,
But taking a poll from me and everything, man. I'm just tired of watching them, man. And
yeah.
I don't I try to watch a little bit of OK or something. It always got to be a team out in the West. I want somebody in the East, man. Besides the Knicks and stuff like that, man. Somebody else got to show me a little something else, man. But the NBA is not like it used to be, man.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be. So I wanted to get that off my chest.
All right. Well, thank y'all for getting your 2 minutes off your chest. I got 1 minute. I got to get off my chest. I'm wearing my Laker gear. You see my Kobe in the background because last night CNN had the documentary, you know what I'm saying, on Kobe's life, right? Listen, that young man, may he rest in peace, was dead in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I had a chance to meet him. You know what I'm saying? And D, you hit it on the nail, right? My Lakers. Matter of fact, Larry Legend is a Laker fan too. So we got nothing but Laker fans on this show right now. But my problem with the Lakers right now, right? We need help. Help's supposed to come before February 6th, the deadline. And we need another big man. I'm hoping they could try to either get Jonas Valanciunas from Washington, and we need another scorer. We like you said, he's 40 years old. LeBron, you can't depend on him every night. No Jimmy Buckets, no Jimmy Buckets. I want Zach LaVine. And if we got to give up Reeves to give him up, then you give him up. We need a two-way player who gonna average 20 to 25 a night plus plays solid defense. That's Zach LaVine. He wants to come home. LA is his home. Bring him home. We need 2 players. We need a score, 20 to 25 a night guy, and we need another big body so AD can move down to that 4 spot. And we can get that within these next few weeks, and I truly believe we could. Then we can make a strong run for that Western Conference Finals. I'm hoping Rob Pelinka and if you didn't just before this getting on this Zoom with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm Laker Nation, I'm in it. LeBron right now, because I didn't see the game last night, D. You know what I'm saying? I had a function to go to out in this cold, snowy weather, but I had to go. Um LeBron is pissed off right now. He's pissed. Yeah, he should be pissed with himself because you had a lot to do with why Rob and Jeannie did what they did over the years. So he's not happy. Now he's not happy with the roster. Something needs to be done. Blah blah blah. Now he's letting it all out now. All the fuck because I know why. Because you played against the LA Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. The man that you hate playing against, Kawhi. He hate playing against Kawhi throughout his years. Because Kawhi is Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? And Kawhi going to show that ass off. And I didn't see the game, you know what I'm saying? But I did look at Kawhi's stats before we came on. And Kawhi looked like he's just about almost back. You know? So they need help. Lakers need help. And I hope they're going to get it. You know what I'm saying? I know Jarrett Vanderbilt, who they've been waiting on all this time. They brought him down to the G League, so he's supposed to be playing a few games just to get those ankles ready. He should be back. I'm thinking just before the deadline. You know what I'm saying? Because they need him. They gonna need him. So if we can get a Zach LaVine type guy, because it ain't too many out there. We need a 20 to 25 a night dude. You know what I'm saying? When LeBron is not on his shit because his age is kicking in. You know what I'm saying? We need that 25 to 30 guy. The LaVine is capable of doing that each night. And we need that big body. We need that body that can handle the Joker. We can get those two. You know what I'm saying? We can get those two. And I believe we be in that Western Conference going at it. That's all I want to say. I know I said I had a minute, but I knew I was lying to myself. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, D Nice, Larry Legend, D Nice. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me virtually in my basement. Truly, thank y'all. I'm happy that y'all both came in on MLK Day. And for all my viewers, and for all my listeners, listen, I need to know from y'all who you think is going into the Super Bowl. Which 2 teams that you think is stamping a ticket to go into Super Bowl 59, excuse me, Super Bowl 59. Put your comments in my comment section so I can read several on my Super Bowl show because you know I'm doing a Super Bowl show. That's without a doubt. Got to do a Super Bowl show. Listen, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me in my basement. To my viewers and my listeners, please continue to check me out on my YouTube and subscribe. Check me out on my streaming platforms, Apple and Spotify. Also, TikTok is still alive. I'm live every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. At least I try to be. To give you guys these smoking, entertaining, hot topics. As I always say, sports is what keeps this world from going insane, either in a pandemic or no pandemic. Until next time, take care.